Hello everyone, we are going to be streaming a Bughouse World Championship match of littleplotkin and GulamaliRises versus Fighting for Respect and quickdash, which should be starting within the next couple minutes. I am looking for co-commentators, and we'll throw this in a few discords. Oh, and we're off to the races. Sorry about the layout problem there. I'll try to be more on top of that. Okay. So Plotkin is attacking, fighting for respect. Probably gonna lose this queen, but the queen is a good defensive piece anyway to deprive Plotkin of a tempo. This queen is helping GulamaliRises stay pretty safe. GulamaliRises is trying to attack quickdash. It's going to be somewhat hard for quickdash to defend against. He might have to just give up his queen. So a lot of queen trades all around. Hard, yeah, so that knight. Okay, so that's one win for GulamaliRises and Plotkin due to a resignation. Look at all these dark squares. But the knight was able to eat the root of the tree. We might get a sack here. Okay, just trying to keep safe, it looks like. So if pawn takes, then we can have queen takes queen, followed by knight takes, and then a new queen in. Can we just take that? I think GulamaliRises has solved his dark square problems. And that's a quick mate. So that's 2 for GulamaliRises' littleplotkin. This is the open section, so we play at a 2-0 time control, 2 minutes, 2-minute time control, and it is the first to 9 wins with a win by 2 condition. Quickdash trying to attack on the dark squares. GulamaliRises, I think he just, queen up, get some luft. Oh, he's even taking that with a queen. But yeah, the king is safe over here. Now GulamaliRises can attack. Fighting for respect is actually up 2 pieces on littleplotkin. Plotkin disconnects the rooks. It's a good idea. Time is fairly close. So the knight actually does more to hurt littleplotkin. Oh, is this mate for littleplotkin? It's real close. Okay, if rook takes, knight check. GulamaliRises is about to win a queen, which may help littleplotkin. And they've resigned. Our score is now 3-0. We're in littleplotkin and GulamaliRises. Who do we have in the voice chat here? We have Cabbage. How are you doing, Cabbage?
Hello, I'm doing fine. How are you doing, Chuck?
I'm doing well.
Just got dinner and just finished making dinner and got back in time for this, so nice. It's a welcome surprise.
So the time is fairly close. Plotkin winning a piece. Plotkin with more of an attack. This queen trade, I think is going to be fine on the quickdash GulamaliRises board. They're not really attacking that hard over there. Oh, GulamaliRises is willing to give up queen for the attack. Fighting for respect has the king that is the least safe. So it looks like our rook at e1 would be quite good.
Yeah, it looks like that's what they're going for. Oh, he can put a queen on e1 too. He didn't notice it. Have you traded queens? Yes, they want to keep initiative, so they're not immediately going to try to grab material because they know they can get it later. Plotkin has mate with rook at e1, queen at h3, and knight h4. Safe done. So quick dash has about 4 seconds. Oh, or he just... Okay, they can do that too.
Yeah, and the score is now 4-0, favoring Plotkin and GulamaliRises.
I have to say, I haven't really seen Quick Dash and FightingForRespect play any bug house within the past month, so...
Well, they've played a few of their other matches. I don't think they've practiced as much as they did at the last World Championship because they were partnered last year as well.
Yes,
so
they were.
They're familiar with each other's styles. Quick Dash has been playing a ton of games. I think FightingForRespect has been playing somewhat less. But when he plays, he still seems to be fairly strong.
Oh, I see.
Hey, young UK Baller. Young UK Baller says, "What's up with all that sandbagging? Are you saying Cabbage is sandbagging, or are you saying you are both looking at other
yeah, I dropped my rating to 1800, and I'm not going to play for a while. But I'll put most of my energy to like commentating and.
Okay. Well, I mean, you are 1800 strength, so
yeah,
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it's what you'd expect of someone whose username is 1800 strength, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, that queen trade is going to hurt FightingForRespect.
Yeah, I don't see him living through that.
Oops.
Our score is now 5-0, favoring littleplotkin and GulamaliRises.
So Quick Dash is a very aggressive player. He always likes to sack pieces, play really quickly, try to get something with all the... Actually, they're just their team in general.
I would think he would get this knight out of here and then get in on g2. But GulamaliRises is just going for material, I guess. Oh, there, now he's going for it.
There we go, yep. Unfortunately, the king seems pretty safe on d2/c1.
Well, now that's mate.
Oh no.
Queen at c2.
Oh. Yeah, and he sees it. They're doing well. They're just one slight misstep and suddenly
at this level, slight missteps are immediately punished.
GulamaliRises plays an early... Oh, I see, the bishops were traded. An early queen f3 to g3, winning a free pawn on e5.
Oh, GulamaliRises has sacked his queen for some initiative.
Meanwhile, littleplotkin plays bishop at d8, which is a great move. He's fighting for control to dark squares around his own king to make sure he's safe.
Yeah. And the queen on g4 is doing a pretty good job defending for FightingForRespect.
Unfortunately, he cannot take the bishop on g7 at this point.
Yeah, okay, he's doing the queen trade, it looks like.
Which does not exactly seem like it helps his partner.
Oh, that's interesting, though. The queen came at the right time, so queen takes queen is not possible.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. If
so
he's able to get a... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
If he's able to get a pawn on f5, so then the queen trade happens over there, then he can drop a knight on f6 and checkmate. Because if he takes the queen right now, then the rook file is opened.
Oh, this works too. Knight at g5 is the threat. Looks pretty strong.
Oh, and they're up 20 seconds. This may be the first... They may win this game. This is looking really good for them.
Yeah, even a few pawns mates here.
Yep.
I don't know about that queen move though. This gives him more space to run, but still should be able to get him.
Yeah, it does cut off the king's escape, so now the king only has 2 squares available to it. Oh, knight at g3 is slightly questionable because now the king's... Oh, cool, he has bishop at g5.
That other knight is going to help. Oh, bishop at g5 works too. You're right.
Oh, nice. Very, yeah, and he assumes he's made it, so he's just playing really quickly.
The Queen E4 was made immediately.
Yeah, or he just. Some people, when they have pieces in hand, just like stop considering moving the pieces that are already on the board. It's very.
I don't want to fact check this right now, but I do think Kazum played at least some warm up games, not like immediately, but maybe a night or two ago. And they did play. Actually, yesterday they played another match because they had to play a makeup match.
Versus Maiden 1. Because he wants to let Kazum get Maiden 1 instead. Yeah, they did play. I remember seeing them in the pool at some point.
So our score right now is 7-1. FightingForRespect and quickdash have gotten on the board.
No, that is ultimate. That is definitely one of the more, what do you call it? Visual forms of sex. He was waiting for a knight on f3, and he just kept sitting for it, and it came.
Our score right now is 8-1. This may be match point.
Did that game take like 10 seconds? That was fast.
Something like that. Plotkin is kind of famous for finishing all of his Bloodlust World Championship matches.
Oh, this is over. This is over. That king is running out. Anytime you have a knight on d7, you have to watch out for the e6 square. White can get really, like in this game, littleplotkin got great play off of. Well, actually, somehow he got out of it, but pretty sure he had mate somewhere in there.
Yeah, FightingForRespect is playing very quickly here, but Plotkin is still up a little bit of time. Right now, FightingForRespect is up a bishop, but I can continue to make moves. Well, if he tried to promote the pawn, he's going to try to promote the pawn.
Yeah, giving up that queen won't be a problem though. As queen e7 check, and now knight is mating.
Queen g6, I thought, or oh, you think queen e7?
Yeah. Oh, queen h6, yeah. Then king e8. So he goes with rook takes f7, which is an even better suggestion. Oh, and that's the match.
Okay, wow. So the score is 9-1. So congratulations, littleplotkin.
Yes. Congratulations, littleplotkin, and I think both teams will likely advance, so we'll see more of them in the.
I think we will. And Plotkin's team last year was, I believe, the one that eliminated quickdash and FightingForRespect in last year's elimination bracket. So yeah, Plotkin, very strong player. He has a different partner this year, of course, and a lot of people consider this partner a potential upgrade. I mean, the Grind is a very strong player, but Kazum is considered by many to be even stronger than Grind. So it should be very interesting. Thank you very much, Ham Buddy, for the raid. Really appreciate it. Give you a shout out real quick. Unfortunately, we did wrap up the game we were covering. Playing Risk Global Domination. That's interesting. I played Risk the board game many years ago. I didn't realize there was an online version. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so I think that probably finishes our coverage. Let me check the calendar to see what matches are upcoming. Here's Super GM at Risk. Awesome. Yeah, I've played some Diplomacy before, and Diplomacy, to my mind, is like a better version of Risk because it takes like all of the luck out of the game, and it's more like skill based. So Diplomacy games can last a crazy long amount of time. Like I've played correspondence Diplomacy games. I've played in-person Diplomacy games that last like 12 hours. So it's a big time commitment.
I've played Risk before, but not Diplomacy.
Diplomacy is a lot of fun. So the idea of Diplomacy is like the standard Diplomacy, you have seven players. They represent 7 different countries. I think it's like Germany, Austria, England, France, Turkey, Russia, and is that 7? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing one, but
Yeah, that sounds about right.
but anyway, then you all can move your armies, and you all move simultaneously. And like if two armies like move the same place, then they can test each other, and you can support another army into a place. So if you and you can also support not just your army but other people's armies. So basically between each move round, there's like a negotiating round where everyone talks to each other and tries to convince them to help them and not attack them and so forth. So the move in just takes like a few minutes, but the negotiating takes like much more time. And there's like a lot of double crosses that happen. But yeah, there's no real luck involved because much like chess, there's not really luck involved. Everyone just sort of makes their moves, and then you see how stuff ends up. So it's kind of fun because risk involves like a lot of dice, which is some luck. Have a good sleep, Ham buddy. I really appreciate it. Let me gift you a sub to thank you for the generous raid there. Anyway, we were just watching Bughouse for the raiders who aren't familiar with that. I'll put the rules in the chat really quickly. So yeah, upcoming Bughouse World Championship matches to cover at 12 a.m., which is midnight. We have littleplotkin 12-teen versus Vector Veld and A. Zarkov. And I'm going to try my best to cover that match. Should be able to do it. Littleplotkin and 12-teen are strong favorites, of course, but it'll be fun to see how the match goes.
Yes. I'm looking forward to that as well.
Let's see. I think Pepe Lu was streaming Bughouse a few minutes ago. And if he's still streaming Bughouse, we're probably going to give him a raid and send you viewers to watch some more Bughouse.
He's still alive. That's perfect.
He is still alive, so this is perfect. So if you haven't followed it, I'd appreciate a follow so you get notified of my future streams. I stream mostly this game, which is Bughouse, but we also do some 4-player chess, Puzzle Rush Puzzle Battle, card game Bridge, Tetris, Keep Talking Nobody Explodes, Sudoku, and a few other games. We're going to send you to Pepe Lu, who streams mostly chess and Crazy House. He's quite good at Crazy House. He's very good at explaining his moves and learn a lot by watching him. But right now he is playing Bughouse with his wife as a partner, and he and his wife are competing in the Bughouse World Championship. We covered their game earlier today, so they are warming up for later rounds. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all have a great night, and I'll see you all hopefully in 3 hours.